Students, today we're going to look at Lesson 2, Writing a Paragraph. Before we begin, let's quickly review Lesson 1. What was your homework task? That's right, to create a list of tips for happiness. Students, in this lesson, we're going to use those tips for happiness to create a paragraph. And we have 3 goals that we'd like to achieve. They are to look at paragraph structure, so how to organize your thoughts in a paragraph format, look at how a paragraph is designed, and finally, writing a tips for happiness paragraph. Students, a paragraph is like, can you guess? Has a bottom, has a top, and some juicy details in the middle. A paragraph is like a hamburger. It has a beginning, a middle, and an end. Students, in order to understand paragraph structure, there's some technical language you need to learn. So let's have a quick look at these symbols. Students, can anyone tell me what they think T stands for? Title. The title sits above the paragraph and it introduces the topic of the paragraph in one word or a small phrase. Can anyone tell me what TS means? TS is topic sentence. It's the first sentence in your paragraph and it introduces your topic to the audience. Can anyone tell me SS? That's right, supporting sentences. These include the main ideas of the paragraph and often provide more detailed information about the topic. And finally, CS, what does it mean? Concluding sentence. You're right. It's the last sentence in the paragraph and it gives a final conclusion or ending to your topic. I do want to mention one more thing about supporting sentences. When a supporting sentence introduces a new idea, it usually begins with a transition word or phrase. Let's have a quick look at your student book, page 20. Can anybody call out some transition words you see? First, second, furthermore, in addition. For example, next, finally. When you take a look at these transition words, you'll notice that they're followed by a comma. We'll talk about that later in format. Students, I'd like you to have a look now at paragraph format. Take a look at the happiness paragraph on page 19, and with a partner, what kind of formatting rules or design do you see? I'll give you a few minutes to talk about that and we'll go through the answers together. Students, let's see if you could find some of the formatting rules. First, the title is above the paragraph and in the center of the page. Next, you'll notice that there's a space before the topic sentence begins. We call this an indent. You need to make 3 to 5 spaces to show that it's the beginning of the paragraph. Next, you'll notice at the end of a sentence there is a period, a space, and the next word in the new sentence begins with a capital letter. Also, after the period, the new sentence continues to the end of the row. This means the paragraph ends up looking like a rectangle rather than a list of information. Also, you'll notice after the transition words, there's a comma, a space. The next word in the sentence is a lowercase letter. Students, it's time for us to talk about homework now. I'd like you to take your list of brainstorming tips for happiness and use that information to create a happiness paragraph. You can use your student book, page 19, to help you as a guide for how to construct your paragraph. Don't forget the paragraph structure we talked about today or the formatting tips we just learnt. Next lesson, don't forget to bring your Tips for Happiness paragraph because we're going to work on editing your writing. Thanks for listening, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye!